Okay, you will need clay, something round, needle, a hair comb and paintbrush. That's all. Now we're gonna start making beautiful bridal hairpiece. First thing you need to do is to condition your clay really well. That could be a challenging part. It might be crumbly, it might be not, but your job is to make it so soft and elastic that it's easy to manipulate. So take your time and make sure you knead it really well. Once you conditioned your clay, roll a slim snake of it and try to press it around the comb. It doesn't need to be perfect at this point, just make sure that all base of the hair comb is completely covered in clay. You can smooth it out a little bit, but it's not necessary that it looks right. Anyways, put it aside now and you can roll now another snake. Take a razor, scraper, knife or anything what's sharp and just chop it into small pieces. You will need a lot of them. Also try to make sure that all of those little pieces are roughly the same size because it will be our flower petals and we want them match. Now take each of them and roll it between your fingers or your palms to make perfect little balls. And now let's start sculpting. Take your rounded end tool and squish it into the ball of the polymer clay and just like swirl around it so you make something looking like pancake, which kinda looks like a flower petal. And now repeat on all of the little balls you made. And in case if you don't have this fancy tool, you can use something round. I'm using Sharpie here. You can use makeup brush, fork, whatever you have. Just get creative with it. Okay, and now once you turned all those little clay balls in beautiful petals, we can start arranging them on the hair comb. Take each petal one by one and place very carefully onto the base. Be very gentle using your fingers because at this point clay is really soft and can change its form very easily. A good starting point, if you don't know what to do, is to quickly draw a little sketch how you imagine your bridal hairpiece would look like. It will help you to guide your eye how to place the decorations, what shapes to use, and you will probably imagine the final result. When you think that you finished with sculpting part, there is this little hack. I am using mica powder, but if you don't have one, don't rush and buy it. You can use old eyeshadows for this. And using a soft brush, you can apply a little shade of color. Either it's white to give a little bit of glitter, or I decided to use a little bit of pink for the middles of the flowers, just to make them a little bit more dreamy and romantic. Just don't forget that clay is really soft now, and even though it is the only one time we can color it, be very gentle when you're brushing the brush. If you want to add a little bit more detail, take the little needle you have and add a little bit of the veins of the flower petals, just to add a little bit more natural, realistic texture to your flowers. Okay, let's put it in the oven. Now, be very careful. Follow the instructions on your polymer clay package. And now the last part. We need middles for our flowers. I decided to use pearl beads, but you can use Swarovskis, you can use crystals, you can use anything you can imagine of, and use just like any ordinary super glue. Very carefully place it on and leave it to dry. And that's it, your bridal hairpiece is done. Congratulations! Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for our channel if you want more wedding tips and advice.